let's just get right into it then. Artyom Levshunov, the Green Bay Gamblers, weirdly enough. Where is he from?
He is a Belarusian. So, but this kid, so I mean, it's funny because they're NHL scouts who, if you talk to them like halfway through the year last year or this past year, they would have said if he was in this draft class, he would have been the first defenseman off the board. Like, he's 6'2", he's a right shot D-man, he skates unbelievably well in transition, he's a beast, and he's got crazy high offensive upside. Like, I think a lot of people have him probably third over a guy like Demidov, even, given the upside with Demidov and how ridiculous of a year he had. But I mean, you're talking about a kid that playing on a not great Green Bay Gambler team in the USHL. As a defenseman, 13 goals, 29 assists, 42 points in 62 games. But again, that teams covet that right shot D-man in the first place. Plus, he's 6'2". Plus, he plays mean. He's a real good skater. So he's already kind of like, in terms of his overall profile, he's almost a bit of a unicorn for a kid like at his age, with the way he plays and his size. The upside is insane. Like, I mean, legit high producing, shutdown D guy. But again, like, it's the skating and the transition play that just pop. Like, again, another kid as a defenseman, when he touches the puck in his own zone, he's looking to make a play. He's looking to bustle through the neutral zone there, transition. Everything's clean. Like, he just checks every box. So, like, he's a kid with crazy high upside. And I have no idea how they got him to Green Bay. It's funny. There's certain USHL teams who just get some of these super, like, high profile, like Euros, like what's his name? Svechnikov ended up in Muskegon. Like, it's crazy. But
God bless him.
It sucks again, man. Like, this fucking Belarus, like, they can't participate in these international tournaments. It really sucks. Because I'd love to see him going up against guys like Yzerman, Celebrini, Demidov.
Sure.
Love to see that with Demidov too. But yeah, no, I think firmly right now, and in the draft class of the defenseman, Levshunov right now is firmly the first D-man off the board. And again, like, it's like there were NHL scouts who said he would have been the first defenseman off the board this past year.
Well, and like you said, the Belarusian factor is going to continue to be a thing. But do you think a factor playing into him going above Demidov when it's all said and done is that he is here, he is in the U.S., and Demidov is, probably going to sign for 7 years with SKA.
Yeah. I'm sure that plays a part of it too, but at the same time, like, you're talking, teams covet defensemen in the first place. We saw it even in this past class where, Reinbacher goes where he went. Then you have Simashev going there. Willander went 11. Like,
sure.
Teams are going to covet that defenseman in general, but
how high does Arizona pick? How high does Arizona pick?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly.
A big fucking Russian.
Yeah, exactly. Big. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if there's like that much of it plays the concern, or not even concern, but like leaning Levshunov over a guy like Demidov. But in terms of like defensemen, it's like goalies, like you always say, are voodoo. Obviously, you never really know. And then the next tier is like defenseman. Like, a defenseman could be phenomenal in junior hockey, and then he has to play against NHL forwards, and it's like, holy shit. I have no idea what's going on. There are guys who get drafted pretty high and just never really pan out. Levshunov, for me, is a real, like, he can't miss. Like, he's that good already. And he's that smart. Again, like, the tools, the size, his approach to the game, like, it just translates to the NHL all day. So, it's not surprising that he's firmly, with a lot of people, third overall over a guy like Demidov, even though I think, Demidov's ceiling is insane.
Fair.